Doo-be-dee-doo-be-dee-doo. Yabba-dee-doo. Creamy to you. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday. It's not my birthday, not for a while. It's my niece's birthday, and I already texted her in style. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Get out of there. Testing, testing, audio. Testing, testing, the biggie dude. Show ho 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 ho. Ba-doom, boom, ba-doom. Ba-doo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-dee-doo. Yabba-dabba-dee-doo. What are you even doing here? Event's over, man. What are you doing? Video capture. Why is that? You should never have that microphone on. What is up, party ghost? I said, hey, that host. Pay that party ghost. I said, hey, you're the most. Pay that party ghost. Emily, you are set to see. Thanks for coming back and watching me. I said, hey, that host. Pay that party ghost. Woo! I already got both. I already got my Kit Wilson. I was almost 3333 on this account. What's up, party ghosts? What's up, everybody? How is everybody today? Do I even have anything left? Yeah, a little bit. And how are you, Tanner? It's great to see you today. I hope you're having a beautiful today. I love my life. And that's where we're at, basically. You know, it's a beautiful little life here that I just want to live it, and I just want to love the people in it. All right, testing. Love the people in it. That's me. Testing. And I just want everybody to love each other, but that's hard. All right, hold on. How are you doing? You just turned 30 last week? Congratulations. That's cool. I'm doing pretty well. Wait, let's get autoplay in here. I think that's crazy. How long have you been watching? Like since the beginning? I can't remember, Tanner. It feels like it's been a while. My brain is kind of just here. Like, I don't know. You know, it is braining today. But I feel really good about me, at least. It's just, man, it would be nice if this world wasn't so mad at each other. And we could just make fart sounds and be happy. You know? That'd be good. Since my first video, that's a long time ago. Congratulations. That's awesome, Tanner. You kick butt. SuperCard. Wait, I gotta move something on it. I'm multi-streaming, so for those of you that are used to me not swearing or swearing, depending on your point of view, I'm gonna not swear today. All right, hold on. SuperCard. All right, that's set. And let's do this one. Where we do this one, because I'm doing dual output on one of the platforms that I'm on today, SuperCard, yeah. And I just want to make sure that they are dual outputting, which is good, you know, doing what it's supposed to do. I just going for the normal pro. I didn't even play the other one. I'm playing the Road to Glory for the image because I was already maxed out. I already had double pro Jade, you know, from leagues and the AJ. It just didn't really make sense. Hey, Tori, how are you today? We're multi-streaming and it's fun. WWE SuperCard, yeah, buddy. I just wanted to play and grind and not look at the internet and not tune my piano because it means I have to learn how to do it and then clean everything off this piano. But yeah, the other day, what was it, Thursday? I got my piano tuning kit. I've never tuned a piano before, and I think I'm gonna put it back a couple of days to like Tuesday, because Tuesday's usually a day that I take off. So I think that's what we're just gonna do. But for the meantime, Elimination Chambers and shut up, Biggie dude, you silly man. Sometimes it does that, and I just wanted to turn my brain off and just be, you know, just going for normal. Yeah. Tori, I got a little close to 33. And then on the second account, I got almost 4444, like 45 something. But yeah, I'll show this one. I won't show the Smile for Big Dad one, obviously, because then I would have to log back in. For everybody that's never been around, when I am doing a multi-stream, just talk to me as if I was right in the room with you. I usually respond to everybody's stuff real quick. And I'm just, there's just chill. I'm just chilling. Hey, AJ Lee fan. I'm good. Sad about the world's state of the world, but there's nothing I can do about it except live my life. So, yeah. Who do I think will win both chambers? That's a great question. Not Logan Paul. That's all I can get. That's what bumped you to the rarity. Nice, Tori. Yeah, the Kit Wilson in the store. If you haven't, limited edition, make sure that you get it today. What's up, Typical Summers? How you doing, Chris? I hope that you're having a good day. Yeah, buddy. My allergies are going ham today because it actually got up to 50, and I can see some green outside. But I don't know. I was cleaning other stuffs. Rhea and Cody. All right, Cody makes sense. Almost too much sense. Wouldn't it be awesome if we finally got LA Knight? You know, wouldn't it be awesome? I have in this, it is a Summit Gridlock Paradise. It's the Aldi's green thing. Get an over norovirus? Yeah, dude, be careful out there. I don't think. See, Cody doesn't need it. You know, if we're gonna get a heel Cody at some point, he doesn't need to do this. Remember, he was a champion for a long time. Everybody else in that chamber, it's not going to be Logan Paul because he just got in there. I want it to be LA Knight. Cody's the smart money, I guess. But LA Knight could be. They could finally pull the trigger on that. Who's in the crate? I don't know. Jacob Fatu? Yeah, he's not in there. I think that's why, like, you know, Raquel and LA. It makes sense for Alexa Bliss to do it. They're not going to give it to Kiana James as a new person. Hey, Harry. Hi, everybody. Let's see here. You just woke up. You're excited for Elimination Chamber? Yeah, this is kind of like the pre-show. You know, everybody get your Kit Wilson in the daily store if you haven't yet. I'm going to show you mine. Can you pull you can only pull it from the rarity draft board, which is what we're going to do. Also, in about 20 minutes, the next Reward Mania is going to be AJ. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. I haven't gotten the AJ yet. I hope to, but you know, yeah, rarity draft pick. I will. You see, like, this is 17 minutes. This one opens 69.56. That's pretty good. I will be dusting some cards in a little bit. I really have no plan for this stream. I did get I did get 2 Obas finally. You know, I did get 2 Obas. Oh, I have to train up the Kit Wilson that I got. Do you think Jacob Fatu will interfere in the chamber and make chaos? I think you could be right. ESPN advertising Cody and Tiffany for a panel, so maybe they spoiled it. They've been doing that a lot lately, so that they throw off everybody. 1553, nice cheesy beefcake. Yeah, you have a pro Oba. Yeah, like I didn't get them until like yesterday for the first time, and then I got them again today. From the rarity draft board, which was kind of dope. You got an F3 Oba and a single one. Dang. You're craving tacos for lunch? I wasn't until you said that. But no, I have food. I'm visiting my mom tomorrow and having pizza and stuff. So I think that I'll just I got the cool spring rolls, Buffalo spring rolls and the Philly cheesesteak spring rolls from Aldi's. They come back every like 6-7 months. and they have them. So I might air fry those up because they're good. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quickly. Rarity, yep, F3, got to be Sting in the crate. It could, why would it be Sting in the crate? It doesn't make sense to be Sting in the crate at all. It could be Jericho. Why would Sting be in the crate? That doesn't make sense at all. That's my opinion. You love spring rolls with sweet and sour sauce. You know, I don't mind the sweet and sour sauce anymore. Danhausen makes sense because he is a free agent. And if you remember back in the day, in the AEW days, CM Punk was very, very complimentary of Danhausen. It's in Chicago. But I'm assuming that all right, the don't open till 2/28, that's probably just a 2K thing. Okay? It's probably just I didn't watch SmackDown last night. Danhausen's in Chicago too? Oh, cool. Wrestling ports keep coming. I know it's too much. You know, it's what it is. Your pack luck with that's how I got one of the Obas today. 3 Obas on one turn? Dang, Tori, that's crazy. I haven't played any of those 2K games for a long time. The last time that whenever the Seen Enough edition was out, was that 17, 19? Whenever that was the last time I was gonna play it. 2K18, yeah. And then that whole it's a legendary story. I will tell it really quickly. Basically, I pre-ordered an Xbox One or whatever just come out, or Xbox X, whatever the heck it was, the new one. It wasn't out yet. A PS4 because they didn't have the PS5 wasn't out yet. And a copy of both editions of the Seen Enough because I was going to unbox one, use it, play it, and then use the other one for gifts and other things. Did I put the crate on any of the cards? Do you know? I don't know what you're talking about, Harry. I haven't really paid attention to a lot of things. What crate are you talking about? I haven't seen a crate. I didn't get a crate, you know? Yeah, after you, Randy and Yokozuna, nice. And I'm not trying to. I hope everybody's not. I don't know anything, so assume that I know nothing and just ask me if I know about something. Yeah. Oh, so here we go. Let me finish this story. Basically, I waited like 5-6 days. They didn't contact me at all. My Best Buy, and when I got there, they had the PS4. And they had the game, but it was the Xbox version of the game. Didn't get the other thing. They didn't have the other thing. And I'm like, well, what the heck? And then I got mad because I was like, what? And then, you know what I did? I went to eBay to look for, so I could play it. So I could get a PS thing. Or the Seen Enough edition or whatever the heck it was. And there was a retailer that had it. And it was Best Buy themselves, and I just lost my crap. I was like, dude, I'm never going to spend any money here again. And I didn't for years. But yeah, the crate equipment you get from the Kit Wilson. Oh, did I get that? I didn't even know I got it. I'll be honest with you. Hold on. Let's check this out here. All right. Here's my kit, 3528. Let's train him up. I don't even think I have like anything good anymore. 54 levels. I didn't know what I got with this. I collected it as soon as I could. I was going for 3333. I thought maybe I'd be close, and I was close, so that was nice. What's up, JJ? How are you? I can't believe you got 3 Obas, Tori. That's amazing. In one thing. All right, so he's not horrible. He's not great. All right, let's tap to add the equipment. I didn't get one. What is the code? What's the third code? Is there a third code? I ain't any crate. What are you talking about, Harry? What are you talking about? That thing? No. There are multiple codes. All right. Well, let's just. I did the. It's on the website. We'll put them in the chat because I'm not going there right now. I know. Here's the ones. I got the. I already got. On the website. Oh, today? Hold on. Yeah. All right. Hold on. I've only redeemed 2 of those. I already got the. Hold on. All right, we already claimed that one. So let's do redeem. I did like the who's he what's it's toxic. Go to the store. I already went to the store. I have that one. All right, I got 33. Go to store. Oh, store. There's no code. I said buy now. Web only. Well, they all cost money. I already got the one from the web store that's free from the daily reset. All right, hold on, Harry. Where did you send it? On Twitter? On All right, hold on. Let's talk. I'm not done talk to you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Where did you send it, Harry? What the heck is going on? Oh, it's probably is gone. Yeah, okay. You sent me a picture of the crate on X. Oh, in chat. Okay, hold on. Hi, everybody. My name is Big Dude, and I don't know what's happening. All right, hold on. Harry. What do we got here? Yeah, great. I don't have that. Where do you get it? It's an equipment. Yes. How do you get it? How do you get the equipment? Put the freaking code in the chat like I said 15 hours ago. Oh my God. It was free on the website. Oh, great. Cool. Jeez. I did say put the codes in the chat. Did I not? Am I going crazy? Holy moly, donut shop. This is annoying. I'll get the stupid equipment later. Oh my goodness. You just went on the phone with your store. You're storing your phone, but it's still there in the That 2, I only redeemed 2 of those codes. Yeah, where's the box? Where's the box equipment? I didn't get it. Here, hold on. Why? He doesn't even make my deck? Kid Wilson, you're bad. It was free on the store. You got it yesterday. Oh, cool. I missed it, I guess. Oh, well. It was confusing. Hi, my name's Big Dude. What's going on? Oh, well. Your name is cool. Fa. I probably missed it. Yeah. Oh, well. I played a bunch, too, yesterday. I just didn't go to the store. What's up, Boink? I was assuming there was a third code from that, who's he, what's it? Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. It's just an equipment that'll be outdated in a year anyway. Hi. I'm in a good spirits and mood. I kind of don't care about anything right now. It's kind of beautiful. It's weird. It's a weird state of mind. Are there any new codes? Not that I'm aware of. Just the one from the Oba is the ruler of toxic is the last one I saw. I think the third one, there wasn't an actual code. Who does that crate benefit anyway? Is it just everybody, or is it a special one? Hey, George is looking for a team. Hook him up. You have a call and it's there. No one better. This is just stats. Oh, well then I don't care. Those those aren't. I mean, it's if it was a special one. Oh, charisma. Oh, cool. So who's gonna win the chamber, folks? 42. Yeah, but if you get a special one, it's like hundreds of thousands. So it's not worth it. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's like I'm not losing uh anything over this. Plan for the stream is to not be annoyed. Ha! Hey Tyson, how are you? No, I was confused. I didn't realize it was in the store yesterday. Cause I did all the things, but I didn't scroll down. Oh well. Saying to get 51 tickets. Nice. Yeah, remember the next AJ goes up. It's in 6 minutes. I'm going to. You're excited for the chamber? Nice. I don't really care. It's weird. I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably walk and stuff while I'm doing it. Originally, I had planned today. I got like a couple of days ago, like Thursday. I've never. My piano's starting to get a little out of tune. You know what I mean? I got a piano tuning kit, but my entire piano is basically a desk that has lots of little catch-alls of nooks and crannies and little, Mr. Bacons and Bok Bok chickens and stuff. And I didn't want to do it today. I woke up, saw that we having some wonderful, good communications with our neighbors in the Middle East. That is sarcasm. And I felt like this sucks, and I don't like it. So there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to play games and just be a guy and exist. I got a foil. What's his face? Was it Jacob? Royal Rumble? I did get a foil Royal Rumble from the tickets. That's the only good thing I've gotten. 8 total codes. Yeah, the first... yeah, I think that's all. Because there was, 6? And then, was it 5 and 3? I might be missing one. Oh, foil JC, that's who it was. Yeah. I couldn't remember. I forgot. Yeah, and I'm not even going to say my opinions on it because they absolutely will do nothing. I'm going to only control what I can control, and that's me. And I can adapt to how I react to it. And it's like I want a world where everybody can just enjoy themselves without hurting anybody or fear being destroyed. Because that's where I want humanity to be, where we can all, imagine like the John Lennon stuffs. Wouldn't that be nice? Where we could just enjoy life and not have to get hit by a bus or a ballistic missile or something. Peace doesn't make money? Sure it does. Peace makes a lot of money. Look at the markets right now. Are they happy? No. But there's people that like to sell weapons and they make money for that. No. Global conflicts usually cause economic not good stuff for a while. Harry says, go Canucks go. Looking for a share? Yeah, it'll be cool. Pretty little bacon. La 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 la. But anyways, I didn't come here to talk about that stuff. I came to just talk about life and the good stuff and aesthetics and sports entertainment and wrestling and cheese. I love cheese. I even wrote a song about it once. I honestly don't know why I'm really... I don't know. I knew I was supposed to go live because it would help me. What's everybody got going on in their world? I'm getting tired of being told that I am worse than something if I don't speak out against it. It makes no sense. The internet is so stupid. You know, my favorite cheese, free cheese. You know, and then the virtue signaling, and then it's so much, especially if it's on Twitter, so much of everything that you see is either one, written by a bot, two, posted by a human that is only trying to cause chaos, doesn't care. They want the clicks and the views, so they will rage bait. Or three, somebody that's actually researched the position very, very well, is an authority on the subject, and yet will become dogpiled, or pretends that they're an authority on the subject. You know, it's just like, it's theater. It's a poop show. You know, that's my opinion. By God Almighty, it's Mr. Bacon costing the eggs. The eggs? Who's the eggs? His title match, Elimination Chamber. That's the heist of the century. Wow. Harry, you okay? I got a lot going on, non-good stuff. Your sister's going through lots of health issues, so he has to keep getting expensive tests at the hospital. I'm in a very strange place in my development right now. 4 o'clock, get your tickets in for the AJ. I did claim the free Kit Wilson boink. I did not know that there was the equipment yesterday. I played a whole lot yesterday, and I didn't look at the store. Except for the top parts. It's kind of funny. Oh, I should have checked to see if there was Royal Rumble stuff. $900 before? Yeah. You need the AJ Styles card? So do I, dude. I really want it. All right, hold on. Let's go to here. Reworld Mania. I just want the AJ. I hate when I gotta do this. Do I gotta log out and log back in? I think I'm irritated by just... I'm not really irritated at all. I feel like I could be, but I'm just not. I just don't care. There's so many things that seem simple to me. And seem simple to a lot of other people. What's the bonus chance there? 25? I hate bonus chances. Just give me the whole thing. 1% chance? Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Yeah, this is basically just a stream of consciousness. Here's the JC that I got earlier. 8,600, not bad. 47. Don't even worry about those entries. Are gonna go like over 100,000, dude. Don't even worry. Maybe not that much. Maybe I am exaggerating, but maybe it's Maybelline. 50 tickets and get an AJ Styles card. Well, they'll have the 99 ones. They always have the 99. Like, I got a bunch of tickets. That's cool. What's up, Deshaun Customs? How are you? 1% chance. Oh, you know, that means right now at 1%, that means 6, 7 people get it. Hey, 6, 7, 6, 8. All right, where's all right, let's see. Let's put him on a thingy. Do I even have any equipment that, you know, it's just someone trying to get the AJ equipment. I'm trying to get the AJ itself. 45. Refresh it. Hey, look, you guys got some knee pads. Been watching since 2014. Thank you so much, Money Mank. I hope everybody's having a good day. We've been around for a while. And on the spot for Big Dad, it was like 44.50 or something like that. But plans for me, I'm gonna play some of this. Oh, we're out of that. Let me just do this real quickly. All right, we're good. Basically, just gonna play into Yap. I love you all. I'm streaming on 3 platforms right now. You're all amazing, and thank you for existing. I've been watching some of the Resident Evil. I just saw Johnny Ridley get impaled by a bulldozer. That was kind of cool. I play a lot of different games that aren't really games. I kind of create my own games when it's in regards to like I just got a direct message from my friend. I haven't looked at it yet. It looks like a link, so I'm gonna not touch it yet. Here, I'll show you a game right now. I've been looking in the Base app, which is a lot of like Coinbase app. There's games in there that you can earn money for. I'm doing more research on it before I put anything in there. Can you see the message I sent? Mods wouldn't let me. It's a bad long message. Oh, I didn't see. Oh wow. You said poop in a different way. That's family friendly over there. Not gonna lie, my life has been poopy for the last 3 years. I was in a motorbike accident that left me unable to walk properly. I've had so many surgeries I now can't even feel my leg. Oh no. I got made redundant from work, but I can't work anyways because of your health. And then 3 weeks ago, my partner broke up with me after 7 years. So that's your life. Dang, George. Don't worry about that. The thing. First off, let me just finish my last story before I forget 30 things. This thing is called Crypto Kitty All the Zen. There's a cat in there and the egg, and I hold on to the paw and then I get stuff. Will there be a title change tonight? I don't know. I'm not Triple H. What titles would even be? Oh yeah, there'll be a title change tonight. There's no way that AJ Lee doesn't win tonight. Like, you just don't put AJ Lee in a high profile match in her freaking home city and don't give her that championship. It's like, and it just further will help the whole Becky angry Becky angle. Yeah. Which one's the best? It really it's so subjective. AJ Lee fan. Like, I don't know what you know about it or any of them. I'll show you another one. Oh darn it! Hold on. Some of them on the Base app, like, I only got the Base app because one of the digital land type of games that I play, it was called Planet IX or Planet 9. It's Planet IX, really. And it switched from the Polygon blockchain. I might be talking about, like, things that nobody knows. Switched from the Polygon blockchain to the Base blockchain. Both of them are Ethereum level 2s, if that means anything to you, and you know what I mean. And the transition started in January, and I was doing very well on it, and the full game hasn't come out yet. And now it all went down again. But let me just show you. There's a cool little thing. The app I'm talking about is the Base app. This is the Base app. It looks like a circle or square. And basically it's trying to become like Twitter. So you can post things and it's like, it becomes like a meme coin, just your post. And it gives you some. So this is a little thing, Rise of Farms. Unfortunately it costs like $3 to start. And then I put $1 into it cause it kind of something that was a misconnect. But for a total of $4 less than 15 days ago, I'm back up to $2. It's not focusing. I don't care. So in a couple of weeks when the monthly thing ends, I might make $5, you know. It's not something that you're gonna get rich on, but it's fun. That's called Rise of Farms. I'm gonna do like some sort of content on it at some point. I don't really know. You want AJ to win at Mania, but I'm gonna be hoping. I think she wins tonight. Imagine Rollins cost the Punk the title. Dude, the entire You know what I'm most concerned about right now is that that Logan Paul gets hurt, because lately, if you're in the Vision, you get hurt. Have you figured that out yet? Yeah. Yeah. It's Coinbase wallet basically. At some point in the probably at the end of March, once I have more research and stuff. Yeah. CryptoKitties game is kind of cool. It used to be a lot more fun. We haven't gotten rewards in almost a year, so it's a lot less exciting for me right now. And this season goes till at least May. This event goes till May, so it's fun. It's fun, but I'm now not spending any money on it. I have like some of the things that give you bonus, some of the NFTs and CryptoKitty eggs that give you a little bit of bonus for like the game, but it really doesn't matter right now. Yeah. Rollins versus Punk. Rollins, dude, you always think of people that are out. Do you notice that, Harry? You're always like, oh, this person will return, this person will be returned. And most times they don't. You know that? It's kind of interesting. Just enjoy what you got, buddy. Tired of Rollins? Yeah. Finn's WWE title was those 12-pack abs he got at almost 44, right? Don't apologize. I'm not gonna. I mean, if you can't read the room, everybody, I'm kind of just tired of people treating each other like crap in this world and in this humanity. And guess what? It's never gonna fucking change. I just swore because I didn't want to hold back. Unless we change. We're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. And guess what? I can be frustrated about it. I don't have to lower myself or my hopes and dreams. But who's in the box? It's my mom. I don't, it's probably a 2K thing. I don't know. It's probably just 2K. Maybe it's Danhausen. Maybe it's Jericho. Maybe it's Maybelline. I feel like the Vision, everyone gets hurt, and then Rollins comes back in his own. Yeah, Yeah, it's the egg from isn't Chicago where no egg? That's the bean. It's not the egg. The egg is in Albany, New York. Harry's in the box. Yeah. That's probably the first time that I've sworn where I wasn't disappointed that I swore when I've been multi-streaming. I'm deconstructing a lot of stuff. I like being family friendly on two of the sides, but I'm also on the green platform where I swear all the time. I'm evolving, I don't know what that means. Boink approves. Yeah. Shout out to me. What's up, Roseblood Angel? How are you? Ask me questions. I'm just vibing. I think I'm also just tired. You know what? I need to eat a Kinder Bueno. See, I haven't had any pieces of this Kinder Bueno yet. Definitely watching Shamer Goose is used in the box. It's not going to be a person. It's going to be like... Here's an idea. What if there's like... You know how they had the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale? What if they got like a John Cena event, Let's see, red lights. Just about to start Nutella, yeah. It's Jericho's offense in DLC. I mean, it makes sense. I've always thought it was Jericho the whole time, but... The box is just empty? Yeah. I mean, remember, like the whole point of the box. You want to know what the whole point of the box is, so that you'll talk about it. Same thing with the gobbledygook or egg. Somebody thought it was like money. You know, it's like a freaking big guy and a bird. It's going to be completely underwhelming. It's not going to be anything exciting unless it is. The point is, there's a cat in the box. It's Schrodinger's cat. It's either an alive cat or a dead cat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Gunther's going to retire everybody, basically. That's like his thing. It's probably 2K. It's probably 2K. Like the wrestling game. That makes the most sense. Little Jimmy, that's really funny. Little Jimmy action figure. Goth Sylvanas, you're amazing. Gunther's going to retire you. I hope he does. Because you'll be in the Royal Rumble. Gunther versus Paul Heyman. You are a sick individual, Harry. I can't believe you just wrote that in the chat. That is an old man versus a not old man. You just made it to your first. Nice. Yeah, like I've auto played the entire way. My deck is pretty sick, you know. And I'm happy about it. I mean, he's done physical stuff recently. Hey, Sigmund Grandpa, what's up, Absolute Unfiltered? How are you? We're multi-streaming and just enjoying life. Pretty good. Jack, thank you so much. Jack Roughton says, you made my childhood. What a legend. I never get tired of hearing beautiful things like that. You know, I'm just one guy that was a teacher back then, and I liked creating, and I liked there was a lot of fun stuff. Provided some neat financial stuffs. Helped me to pay off my house years earlier. Paul Heyman versus Jerry. Jesus. That's elder abuse, and we won't stand for it. Yeah, right? Biggie Dude is a legend, and I go, meh. I'm just a guy, everybody. You know, I'm just a human. No matter what amazing things or dreams or accomplishments that I ever achieve in 100,000 years, it will be irrelevant into the entire universe. At least I would assume so, because name one human from 100,000 years ago. Exactly, that's the point. It's also temporary. And I know that these weird meh feelings that I have right now, it's because I'm really whole with myself. All I have is me. All I'll ever have is me. And I'm cool with that. I got a really cool life. I got some really cool friends. I got some really cool acquaintances. I got some really cool people that like to watch me. I like to talk to them. That's all you guys and girls and non-binary people. I got a lot of cool people that sometimes might lurk in my chats, and I don't know they're there. You know, it's their prerogative. It's all cool. But I got a finite amount of time, and all I can do is enjoy my life as much as I can without hurting anybody. That's the goal. We love lurkers, exactly. Gunther's like 38 years old. One time he's going to retire himself. Right. If it's a person, remember that. Yeah, I know. You've said that 4 times yesterday in Johnny's stream and my stream, and it's not real, you know. Because I go, wrestling's not real. But I will read it. Okay. Boink says, if it is a person, remember they've been in it for a couple weeks. There's going to be poop and going to be pee and stinkies, and he's going to look like he needs a shower. If it's a man, if it's a woman, well, everybody will just fall in love with her, just like always. It's how women just that are in a box for 2 weeks, you just have to fall in love with them. Barbie was in a box. People love their Barbies. I'm just making things up. There's, you know, Tony Storm and wow. Gunther versus Gunther? Heck yeah, dude. Hey, man, maybe we could have original Gunther versus second Gunther. I'm in the box. I cloned myself, and I put myself in a 2K26 box, or the Elimination Chamber box. Gunther Walter? That's funny. Original Gunther versus fake Gunther. That's brilliant. As I've been saying today, there is no rhyme or reason to this stream. I'm just it's kind of like a stream of consciousness. This is kind of what you get like at the late night piano thing, except there hasn't been a lot of piano. There's sometimes during the late night piano thing, I'm also streaming SuperCard, even though it might say just chatting. I'm usually kind of auto-playing it. But it's just like, hey, you're all doing great. And here is a fart sound. Wow. Wasn't that wonderful? I mean, that's a little exaggerating, but like, yeah, buddy. Crystal says, how are you, my goat? I grew up watching you and JB, Super Zoma God Barbecue. Made a part of my childhood watching you guys open packs. I begged my parents for money to have that same experience. Thanks to you so much, man. Thank you so much, Crystal. I hope that you're having a beautiful today. That's why I love streaming, multi-streaming when I have the platform that I uploaded over 1,000 videos of WWE SuperCard stuff on. I think that playlist has like 1,700 things. Biggie dude, the music. I have naughty music. Hold on, I gotta post this in the chat right now. One thing I am trying to do, and this is like a goal. Okay, it is. I have 3 artist names, Penta, that we are working on, and 2 of them are extremely naughty. Here, hold on. I'm putting this in all 3 platforms right now. Spotify. And I have, the Biggie Dude music. You might know the LBKTV, which stands for Little Big Kids TV. But what you might not know is if you haven't been around, it is now 20 after 4 p.m. in the East Coast. That might mean something to some of you. I don't know what it means to me. 1 second. I'm just doing the whatchamacallits. Why isn't it there? Why? You know what I don't understand? The chat for that I'm streaming vertically and horizontally to one of the platforms. Raquel winning does make sense. All right, so who Liv chose Stephanie, right? For that. What's up? Cyrus, you're awesome, by the way. Here, 1 second. I gotta just do this real quickly. Did I just pick the wrong one again? I did. Why can't I just stop? I keep picking the wrong one. I have to pick the vertical one. Jade needs an opponent. All right, so Jade right now is face, I would assume, right? Jade versus Raquel is a very palatable matchup. Jade versus Rhea also. But is Rhea still are they still champs? I haven't been paying attention this week. I'm starting today and go through WrestleMania. I usually get more excited after Royal Rumble, but I've just been going through a rough winter, and also doing a lot of other cool stuff, just like self-introspective and just being and existing and all that cool stuff. All right, so let me so I have 3 artist things. You can check them out everywhere. There's Biggie Dude, there's LBKTV. Those are family friendly. Then you have Sheet Post Tortoise, which is very, very naughty. Like half of the songs on the 4 albums that we just made up last year have the F word in the title. They lost last night. That's right. Okay. So now that opens it up for who'd they lose to? I forgot. I read it and then I forgot. Was it? So that opens it up for Rhea. Oh yeah, Nia and Lash. That's right. You're right. Sorry. Alexa Bliss makes sense. David and Goliath type thing. Rhea and Rachel makes sense as well. You paid $210 Australian just because Monday Night War is $150. Oh, for the game? I didn't buy it. El Grande Dude 33. I missed that. Wait, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Penta. And you're welcome, Crystal. That's so thankful. I'm just thankful to to still be looked upon with the happiness and kindness and hope and joy, despite being having been in this field so long. 17 years I've been streaming, 18 years on YouTube. Rhea or Tiffy, yeah, Cody and RKO. I think Randy's got a better shot than Cody, because Randy and Drew have had a history. Punk over Finn, AJ over Becky, yeah, and that's it. That was the faked masked man last night. I didn't watch it. Well, they showed Drew like hanging out in the bottom, right? I kind of looked. I don't remember what I saw last night or what I didn't see. You think Heyman is going to turn on the Vision? Well, they keep getting broken, so I mean, he could. It's a great way to pivot that way. It's only Logan and Austin, right? For now. The Vision's turning into more like the Division. Instead of the Vision, they're going to be called the Rehab. Because they're all there. It'd be great if Brock's challenge gets answered by Oba. I would think that would be great. But I remember them talking about LA Knight getting that spot. But what if LA Knight wins tonight? LA Knight versus Drew has got... But let's face it, it's Vegas. They need high caliber stuffs. It's probably going to be Randy Orton or Cody. That's about it. Cody has been in the main event at WrestleMania for what, the last 3 years? Randy makes a lot of sense. It gives him 15. And then he can elevate some of the people coming up. Gunther can take that off of him next year. You know what I mean? At 43 in Riyadh or wherever it is. Cody is going to break Hogan's record of like 5 at this point. He makes some money. They all do. It's going to be interesting. Because I pay attention to some of the business stuff, and they've been talking about the ticket sales and all this other stuff. It's like, dude, oh my God. And like, let's face it, I was at 40. I didn't pay for my ticket, but the amount that it has gone up since 2 years ago, since 2024, I think average tickets at WrestleMania have quintupled. I think my ticket for both nights was like 300, maybe like 150. I don't actually remember or know. It might have only been 200, but I think like, you want to know how bad it is? All right. So NXT is coming to my city in like a little over a month, and base seats when they were available were $35 for NXT. And at one point, the lowest available, and I did not look, but this is what my friend told me, was 150 for anything. I'm like, for NXT, dude, I'll watch that on freaking TV for free. And I don't. Probably Joe Hendry too. But it's for NXT, no, dude. No. I refuse to allow like a company to dictate to me what is fair, because they all do it. I just won't use it. I just won't do it. And besides, the last show I went to was WrestleMania 40. I don't need to see anything right now. You know what I mean? lay down. I did see Johnny Gargano there was a shirt. I don't know if he made it, but he retweeted it, reposted it. Seems Y2J has a comeback. Yeah, that's probably happening. That very well could be happening soon. Johnny is waiting for his contract to expire. You know, sometimes they do crazy stuff at the end and it works. Remember, like, Damian Mizdow was not supposed to be like a big deal. And then they tried to repackage him because he was getting too far over, and it worked for a second. And then, you know, you had the Mega Powers 2.0 with him and Curtis Axel. And then Hogan did what Hogan did. And, well, that was done. But Aaron Stevens is doing great stuff with NWA right now, wrestling, I think. And that's pretty cool. Exactly. You know, in the end, I saw like an quick interview with Obafemi the other day about when he dropped the title or whatever. And he just says it's a job. Like, just hearing someone with that presence and everything just say, you know, it's a job. And it's like, this guy gets it. He's going to be a WrestleMania main event winner. Obafemi. He looks great. He's 27. You know, it would be great if we get like, you know, what happened for, you know, I hope Brock likes Oba. I hope they get to a point where he likes Oba. Because if Brock likes you, he will sell for you like it's his, like, you know, Brock and whole, you know, Brock made Drew McIntyre. You know, that Royal Rumble right before the pandemic hit. That's like 7 years ago. Or no, 6 years ago. Hi, Kyra. How are you? Hi, beginning chat. Just a quick warning to end. There's an ad going around saying SuperCard, your Google account is at risk to come up like 5-6 times. Just let the timer go to 0. Press X, get your bout in finishing. Flashing ad. Oh, wow. Interesting. I haven't seen that yet. Brock's like Oba. He's just like Brock when Brock was a rookie. Kind of. But, you know, I mean, let's just face it. You could tell at the Royal Rumble that Brock did not like or care about Ilya. And that's sad. Doing well since we last spoke. You lost an... Excuse me? Where'd you put it? How did you lose an eye? You know what? Inside that 3 boxes, Cody, it's chicken, beef, and vegetarian alternative. Oh my God! Like, did you have it removed? Do you got a cool patch? Yeah, that's just, it's not every day you hear like, yeah, I'm doing well. Lost an eye, but I'm all good. Like that's usually a rough a transition. How the heck are you doing? Everybody, let's find out about Kyra's eye. Oh my gosh, why do I feel like I'm saying your name wrong? Oh, because I always say Kira and then I'm wrong. Okay, good. I had to think. It's like, why does it feel wrong? If you don't want to get into it, that's fine. But just you've been such a wonderful part of this show for so long, and this community. I just hope you're doing it. So Cody, apparently, and this is what I'm getting at, Kyra had a blood clot in her eye, and the eye died, and she had it removed. Any new features? There's so much, dude. Just play if you want to know. You know, if you don't want to know, don't play. You have an eye patch, but another few weeks to get a prosthetic. Now, will you be able to see Or is the entire nerve damaged? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you can see with false eyes if the lights and rods and cones and whatever the heck in there, your entire eye is gone. It's just a socket. Dang. So this is. I'm curious, Kyra, and I know that it's a serious thing, but I are you going to have multiple? I mean, is this something where you could have one color for one day, or can you accessorize that eye? I'm not saying that out of callousness or meanness. I'm just like, can you do cool stuff with it? Like, I'm trying to think of the positive possibilities, I guess. I'm fascinated, but I want to show you respect and dignity, like neon eye or a black eye, like just like, or a black eye with a red thing in it, yeah, or a smiley face, all like the dude from what was it, America, the Last Action Hero, like that guy, yeah, or a Terminator eye, so people think you're a robot, that, or an eye that had a demon eye, or an eye that it's like LEDs. I don't know what eye technologies there are. That you could, like, if somebody gets mad to you, you could like press a button and you just see the red and it's like, "Rrr," and then they're like, oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to give you the angry eye. you know. You got a Kit Wilson 14039. Nice. Yeah, mine was 44 something for the Smile for Big Dad account and 35 something. We're almost at 3333, which would have been cool. Is it rare to get one? What? One what? You got an AJ Styles? Oh, Gothy, we're gonna be grinding for that in a little bit. After 100 points, it doesn't even matter. Wow, are we still for ring 4? I think I have I can make it F1 Batista. I think that's where I'm at. I don't know. I've never won without having to spend credits on this. I was hoping to do that one time, but I didn't. You have been eliminated. All right, we got anything? No, just trash. As far as the Stone Cold, I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna care. Like I've got just under 4 days to. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? AJ Styles Class 26. That was so cool. I watched that as it happened live. I was very happy. I did watch Raw the other day, so that was good. I can add a few weeks. I can get a fake eye. So now under your eyelid is what is called a conformer. Okay, that's informer. Basically covers your socket, but it says straighten my socket for later when I get a fake eye. I already had the plans to get a low just to mess them. Yes! Hell yeah! Kyra, you rock! You can get a whole bunch of eyes. What's up, Coiny? How are you? 9460. That's pretty good. Couldn't figure out the number on the card? Yeah. Oh, those are limited edition ones, Coiny. The number just means that's the number that it was minted. Like mine was the 3520. It's a serial number. You know what I mean? But because there's no trading or there's no ability to, buy or sell the cards or whatever, it doesn't really matter, which is really the point. Put the cookie down. Yeah. Put the cookie down. So when they're like cool contact lens, I can be thanks to just pull out there, have a closer look. Like here, yeah, because you're gonna have fun with it is the point, and that's important. It's important. If I lost an eye like that, I would want to have as much fun as possible as I could. 13. Oh, this is perfect. Nice. Don't go past 19. You're gonna overhype it. You're good. I'm having a day. My hopes and dreams and life are great. The world that I live in and the people that do the things that they do for whatever reasons they're doing them. I wish there were peaceful solutions, because it's stupid. And that's what it is. Don't see the reason why you should draw it. Yeah. George, just look at you've already asked once. If nobody's offering, I would just use the looking for team feature in the game, because, or the Discord, if you're in the Discord, 2K Discord, there's a team looking thing, I think. We're going to claim that. Yeah, buddy. Do I get anything here? Still scary. Yeah, it's kind of scary. But still, hopefully you get lucky. Hey, we're always lucky. But I'm really, really good in general. Jovan, I don't know what that says, but it might be something mean or bad, so I'm just not going to say it. But thank you, Jovan. I'm not going to get Stone Cold. I'm not going to waste my time on it. It's not worth it. You know, I'd rather take the shots at trying to get the AJ than the Stone Cold. How do I get this on PC? Well, I mean, you can play it right from Google Play Games on your PC. I am using hey, another Oba Femi. Heck yeah, dude. It's coming up, Oba. And then I'm using LD Player 9. It's an Android emulator, because my game is on Android. I got kicked. I got KO'd. Oh no. But BlueStacks has been around since season 1. I don't know how long you've been playing Iron Rhino, but you can play it right from the Google Play Games, right from your PC. You know. Yeah, there's so many different Android emulators out there. BlueStacks, LD Player, Mimu or Emimu. I forgot like half of them, but there's a bunch. Nox used to be one. Iron Rhino says, oh wait, what did we get? Hey, Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. We wanted that to be a AJ Styles, but it wasn't. Okay. Watching many years ago when you were school, so that's when I started. That's so cool. Hey, for everybody on the in the purple chat, if you've been around for a long, long time, put an exclamation point, follow age. It's in the Google Play Store on PC. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you can play it directly from. There's no ads there. Correct. Iron Rhino has been following Biggie Dude for 11 years and 4 months and 18 days. You were 13. That's the longest I've ever seen. I've seen 111 before. Or no, I saw 10 and 10. 10 years, 10 months. You're married with kids. I'm still single. Harry, well, that's a different account. 1 year, 3 months, 5 days. I haven't been a teacher. This is my 5th year out of teaching. It's nice to know the IFC channel plays a real movie. Major League had a ton of cursing. Oh, yeah. Give him the heater, Ricky. I'm sure it would be Harry. I'm just a baby. That's okay, Goth. It's just sometimes I'll be honest. Recently, all right. So really quickly, long story short, around middle of August this last year in 2025, I started I had what was kind of called a spiritual awakening, which I'm still. You always kind of go through it. You're always there. You don't go back from it, basically. And a lot of things have changed since then, you know. But one of the things that I know is that people have cared about me for a long time, whether it's in games or teachers. You know, like that's why I love streaming on the red side, which I am. Like I'm streaming on red, green, and purple, and the history of my stuff, like 17 years streaming, 18 years of YouTube videos and content and stuff. It's really just it's a chronicle of my life and evolution, and I know how small my my impact for the universe is, but I also know how much of an impact I've had on individual humans and other stuff. You know what I mean? Whether it's students or people that watched me that felt like I was a good example. They called me a good example of an adult because I was always I wasn't swearing in those videos. I did get angry. Well, not angry, but I did use my colorful language in this stream once. Because if you're looking up, I have 3 music things: Biggie Dude and LBKTV, which is kids music. Well, I have the opposite of kids music. I have very adult music, and that's the Sheet Post Tortoise. Basically, last summer, I realized I didn't want to teach anymore, ever again. I always kind of had that as a I could do it if I wanted to, but I didn't realize I could just let it go. So basically, that's what I was getting at with the whole spiritual awakening thing. I've kind of let go of a lot of things, and it's interesting just to see what I'll still end up doing. I love talking to people. I love streaming, and but as a hobby, you know, I don't. I want to be a philanthropist in giving money away, but I do philanthropy things by just presence and other things, not presence but being a guiding force if people need or want guidance. I'm just a guy, you know. But yeah, I'm still very positive, but now it's kind of comes from a place of what aligns with my soul, you know. And for a bit, I was like, how the heck does SuperCard like align with my soul anymore? And then I realized it's not the game. It's just being there with the people. And I've kind of recently discovered that within the last 2 weeks. So I'm pretty happy about it. No matter what I create or do, somebody's going to know me from something else. Like the people that watch me on TikTok, they know me for word games and stuff. The people that watch this, they know me from SuperCard. They mostly know me on Twitch and YouTube. You know, YouTube, there's 1,700 videos in the playlist or whatever. And my late night piano thing, which did start on TikTok, now finds its base mostly on Kick, because that's where that's the place where I allow myself to swear. And it's kind of interesting how just my own evolution since I left teaching in 2021. So Iron Rhino says, you've always been really positive from what I remember. I always enjoyed watching you play this game growing up. I did close every day after school for a long time. Yeah. Zarya pwned Soul. Yeah. That was a great, like, I didn't watch it live. I saw the what you call it? And the Twitter posts. It's been crazy. I've been watching Gordon Ramsay, pretty good. Inspects many restaurants, been watching him since 2005. Yeah, and he got big, you know, Hell's Kitchen and all that stuff. Nanners Bananas? I don't really have a lot of bananas recently. I used to like slicing them up and putting them in the cereal back in the day. I've had a banana split before. It's yummy. You subbed on YouTube on August 27th, 2015. That's over 10 years ago. Oh yeah, from green to yellow. I don't like them when they get too bruisey or when they get their wrinklies. All right, so I think after this bout, we're gonna start. Okay, good. We're gonna start the quest. Gonna start the quest. Okay. I'm gonna dust a bunch of stuff. All right, we're gonna dust everything from adventure. Here we go. Dust bunnies? No. I really could get rid of those if I wanted to. So that's the F5. It'll be fine. I don't need like all these. I've got, look how many Jacob Fatus I got. Like this is after the F3 that I already have. I have all their adventure cards. We're going like 3 tiers of it. We'll keep the Rock. Cowboy. Fatu. When you were a kid, have you ever tried one of the WWE moves that they do? No. I mean, I wrestled once and it caused pain, and I said, I don't like this. I was in 6th grade at some summer thing. Hey, wow, that's the first hit. Obafemi again? Brock Lesnar. 7 kids at 35, 7 kids. Well, you know what? It just shows that biology works. I've known people that have had 7 kids that were well below that. But yeah. You had a pillow that you used to wrestle with. It was a Hulk Hogan. Good. Hope you won. You tried doing the Swanton bomb off your bed or on your bed. Didn't work out. So yeah, you can like hurt yourself. It's like, it's hard. Don't hurt yourself. Do good things. What is this? All right, hold on. No. There's naughty words in there. There's an acapella with naughty words. Yeah. I am a large person, so I did my bed going down. Yeah. It is broke. I broke my bed. I had to get a new one. Exactly. I'm sure that worked out very well with your parents. Hey, Jim Bob Joe from Mexico. He's not really from there. What's up, dude? How are you? We're just vibing and yapping. His what, Jade? Nice Oba. Yeah, I just got another one on the stream about a minute ago. Sometimes that platform gets a little lagged behind if you've been lurking for a while. Oh yes, yes, Jade is she is the league's reward for this rarity. Yeah. Oh, that, and this is AJ Lee. That's the Battle Pass Pro, if you hadn't seen that one. Yeah. That's okay. No, Charlotte still hasn't had a full-blown event card. Just all the PLEs you can figure out. Just been out with your mate. Can't wait for Elimination Chamber. Yeah, this is like the pre nobody cares show. And we're just yapping and You just subscribed me. Thanks, the Rose Twins. I appreciate you. Yeah, basically, we might just start burning super coins to try to get AJ from the rarity draft board. Either way, at 6, I'll probably leave. I don't know how long I'll be here. It might be just after 6, like another hour. I'm just chilling. I don't want to look at the internet. I want to just play the internet or play on the internet. You know? The storm is coming. Oh, what storm? Santa's still in my deck, yeah. He was pretty strong, you know? All right. Kiki Beach says, I always found you very cringy. You always say that life is cool, but your life is miserable all alone. That's a very, very misconstrued point, Kiki Beach. I'm extremely happy with my life. I don't think that you know anything about me other than what you've seen on the internet or this stream. I don't know how long you've been watching me, and I don't really care. But thank you for sharing your opinion. Let's see if you, let's go see, I want to see your channel. Because I'm sure you really want, oh, more info about this channel. You joined YouTube today. You know nothing about me. I hope you have the best life ever, Kiki Beach. Thank you. I've been streaming for 17 years. People say crap like that all the time. Like I care. Have a beautiful day. Don't care. I'm having fun with this because I don't get trolls often. And it's like an art form. Kiki Beach says, you just say your life is cool, but your life sucks. What do you know about my life? My life is awesome. So, and I think I would know a lot more about my life than you would know about my life. My mood's not changing, Harry. I'm fine. I'm good. My life kicks butt. I'm just curious as to this very important person in the chat. I'm not a troll. I watch you a lot, but you always say that and you always contradict yourself. Okay, you've said the same thing 3 times without giving any proof, any statements. Have I ever said that my life sucks? I'm curious now. What are you even saying? You've been here since season 7? That's cool. And everybody that is rushing to defend me, first, thank you. Second, I don't need it. I'm good. If I really, really have a truly disgusted opinion, okay, you never said that. Exactly. I never said that. So why would you assume that? You know what I'm saying? The way you talk there, you say you want a wife, but no woman likes you? Dude, I was married once. Women think I'm cool as hell. I just wanted to say that I don't have a beef with you. Just always wanted you to say that. Oh, okay, cool. I'm done with you. You're weird. What's up, Lego Blocks? Who do I think should win? Randy is looking like a pretty decent choice. I want an LA Knight because they're never going to do anything with him. Cody is the money, the safe money. The safe money is Cody and RKO. You got everybody in Vegas wants, you know, they want the value out of the $1,000 or whatever they're getting for 2 nights. You know. JJ, you're funny. Javon Evans is no chance that he wins that. He's too new. This is so much fun. I'm gonna play this with music now. Okay. And now, the wonderful poet and scholar Kiki Beach says this. I like you as a content creator, but mate, your life does suck and you are washed up. You need to retire from SuperCard as well. And my response as Big Dude. You have no power over me, and you never will. I hope you have a great life, and hope that you feel better about yourself. Cause if you wanna, you can always just be a whiny poo-poo on the internet, and you can say things that maybe you would regret if they were actually your friends. I don't care, but you deserve the best love and happy stuff everywhere. But you have no power over me, and you're never gonna be what I will be, and that's okay, don't you see? Kiki. You're probably just some drunk dude from Ireland, or probably, no, you said mate, so you're from, I'm gonna say you're from Wales, because I don't want to get it wrong. Dude, I retired from teaching 7.5 years early so I could do whatever I want. I would pretty much call that a success. You know nothing about me. Remember that. You know what I've shown you on the internet. And you know that I can read because I just read everything. All right, so Randy Orton, last time he won a match was against Joe Hendry. Yeah. Orton's at the twilight of his career. Yeah, exactly. This sounds like Jack Black. That's like, if you listen to the kids' music, LBKTV, it does kind of sound like what if Jack Black made kids songs. And the sheet post tortoise, it's like that, but like lots of naughty swearing words in there. You would there's a song called Go Bleep Yourself. There's a song called Wake the Bleep Up, Bleeps. There's all sorts of silly stuff. It's like, if you ever thought, what would Biggie Do be like if he would actually swear and be naughty? That's sheet post tortoise. It's just stupid fun. There's a song that's called I Want to Eat Your Women Part. I just realized that was so rude, but I was going to say to you, hey, cool, great, you've said it. You want to move on? How was your day? I hope that your life is going well. I mean, you've said what you needed to say. I'm done with it. If you don't get done with it, yeah. Great. Yeah, he is. I don't care, Kiki. That's the point. I don't care. This is a hobby. For him, it's a job. And he does a great job on it. And Patty is a great editor. Do you feel better now? I mean, really. For a guy that taught chorus and genre music for 24 years to junior high kids, I'd say that my little hobby of being a content creator, and my hobby of being a streamer, and my hobby of being a musician, I'd say that then they make me money every month. I would classify that as success, and I'm happy with who I am. I had a chance to be the number one. Dude, it's a freaking game where you tap on the phone. I don't care. Do you think that I would? You had a chance to be the number one, but he took your place. How does it feel? He took my place like in season 1 or 2. That's 12 years ago. I don't live in the past. I live in the now, brother or sister or non-binary friend. You can have hobbies and not care. Is there anything else? Like, how is your day? Are you having a good day? Are you ready for Elimination Chamber? I'm only saying this because if you say the same things over and over again, it's like you're not doing anything to improve anything. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I'm talking directly to you, Kiki Beach. I hope that you're having a Kiki Beach kind of day, like a good one. People waste so much time with stupid crap. You could be walking You could be playing a game. You could be doing multiple things at once. You could be learning how to cook cheese. Yeah. I hate that too, Rose Twins. The league's thing is so things. Jim Bob Joe from Mexico, we're okay. I am totally fine. Please don't say anything to them to defend me or whatever. I taught kids yelling in my face for 24 years every now and then. And you know what? I would distract and just let them have their thing. It's like, hey, you might have a bad day, but like, dude, you have to do this. You have to do this, blah, blah, blah. And in our society, there's so many times where somebody states an opinion that's unpopular and then everybody else dogpiles on that person. I'm here. The whole point of the internet is you can say whatever you want and people think that there's no consequences. You're going to find out that more and more times you have consequences. But I mean, you could think that a lot of people are washed up. If you were to look at my YouTube channel, okay, and there's 109,000 subscribers on it or some crap. And you look at the videos that I put out and the views that I put out back in the day, like say 10 years ago in season 1, season 2, whatever. Yeah, I'm washed up, but who cares? They're still all there. All of those people, I mean, we've had 2 people in the chat. One person in the chat today had a follow age on Twitch of 11 years. A lot of people have been watching me for a decade or more. And they come back to these streams and be like, dude, you're my childhood. Like, and that's beautiful. You know, I didn't respond to your question. You said how it feels. Feels great. It might have auto, whatever. Hold on. JBB number 1 is the best. I don't care. That was the question, right? You just need to retire. I already retired. I retired from teaching. I do nothing officially. I have fun with my life. It's pretty cool. How does it feel? It feels great. I don't care. How does it feel to ask me about it? Ric Flair's washed up and he still wrestles, so Big Dude is the GOAT Ric Flair. I'm having so much fun with this. And I'll be completely honest. The perception of me on the internet is so overwhelmingly positively skewed. I need to know if somebody actually really does feel this way. But it's like, or it's just it feels like it's really just like somebody's bored. You know? Or maybe somebody always wanted to talk to me and I didn't respond to their comment or something. And then this is how they're going to get me 6 years later or something, you know? I don't know. And I've been kind. I answered the question. You know? I love how people are talking about Kit Wilson right now. That's cool. Anybody else have ask me questions? I'm an open book right now. I don't care. I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna. and please understand that I don't want people to go after anybody, and that's not a joke. That's the truth. Don't you waste so much time in internet dumb stuff, you know, Twitter beef. It's like, I don't care. I exist. I'm going to die within 1,000 years. So is everybody else. Enjoy life. I don't need to be the best because I'm going to die. And so, you know, I don't need to be the best at anything other than being myself. And I do pretty good. Rose Twins, great question. How often do you play SuperCard? Streaming wise, not that much anymore, like once or twice, but I play every day. I'll do a lot of auto plays. Up until this stream, everything that I'd done on for Road to Glory was auto played. Hello. And I bought the 70 things, and I grinded a bunch of stuff for and autoplay the Elimination Chamber for to get level 7 or whatever. It's just really cool. I got into that habit, and it's a cool habit to have. So, but yeah. But I also stream a late night piano thing, usually around 11 Eastern time. I will probably do it tonight unless other cool people are streaming. I am visiting my mom tomorrow, so I don't really know. You rarely play, but no worries is all good. Yeah. Like on the second account, the Smile for Big Dad account, I don't play it anymore, and it's at static rarity. Just from collecting things from, and not doing the daily streak, but just collecting things. The free gifts today, I got the Kit Wilson stuff. At one point, I was going to start a new account and only do the logins bonuses as well as the backstage stuff. But I just don't care. I've been playing this game almost every day for over 11 and a half years. Gothy, if you haven't gotten the free one, it's in the store, the regular store. It's the limited edition. It's right from the store. WWE fan says your music on Spotify sounds good. I like it. Yeah, it's totally, it's different. It's like you got the Biggie Dude stuff that's had stuff that I made. I love chicken. I love pizza. Those things. They've been around for 15, 16 years. That album was released in late 2010, the first one, and then the LBK TV, Little Big Kids TV, that I started. Right, I started the project as a YouTube project first, and then once the pandemic came around, it's like what if I just put it on released it. And so now there's 3 albums with that. I might do another one summer or not. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. And then the Sheep Post Tortoise came out last summer, well, almost summer. I went to DreamHack Dallas, and part of that event was the AJ and Big Justice. You know them from AEW. We bring the boom, the Costco guys. It was kind of like a thinly veiled AEW all-in plug because it was going to be in Dallas. And they did their show, the Boom or Doom podcast or whatever, and I was accepted. And I basically did turn the audience into a chorus like I used to do as a teacher for 4 minutes. I thought I had done some voice lessons in 2024 and 25 and streamed and stuff. And then I thought, you know what, this will be a good way for me to, if I want to keep doing more teaching stuff or other things, this would be a cool thing. And then I did the thing. It was an experience. And then I got off the stage and I thought to myself, I'm never doing this again. I don't need to. I'm good. You got 58,556. Heck yeah, dude. You got a surprise for Ellie. Yeah. I went to Costco, didn't see Big Justice. I was going to say boom. That's funny. But, and so what I did was I said, I've always made naughty songs. Back when I first started streaming in 2009, basically, my first technical stream was December 30th, 2008. But I would just have fun. I was streaming in a very adult fashion, and it was good that it wasn't that popular back then because I could have gotten in trouble probably as a teacher. But anyways, the whole point is, I made up some naughty songs, and at some point they'll get bigger because they're silly and fun. Like a little over a year ago, one of my songs that I wrote on Biggie Dude, it's called the I Just Pooped My Pants song. That went, it got viral from a Bulldozer video that had its drop thing lifted up and was just sliding down a hill, and it got like 7 million views in a day or something, and then to this day, it is a huge bump on every monthly listen for that song. So, and I made it up live on Twitch, you know, because that's on the 2022 album called Stream, which means I made them all up on the stream. So, I guess that guy didn't want to talk to me anymore. So sad. All right. I will check to see if there's any Royal Rumble things. Has the actual pre-show started already? Or is that 6 or 5? You follow me in SuperCard? Hey, that's cool, Rose Twins. What are you doing here? Your event's over. Go home. Four p.m. Well, I know that, but like the pre-show that's actually on. Just curious. All right, so let me check out something real quickly. Up to 23, nice. What is this? Oh, is this the one that I already have? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I was like, why is Gunther's face there? It's not even in it. All right, what can we get here? Stuff and stuff, yeah. And that seems like that's not a lot of entries if you think about it. 6, 7, 6, 8. What are your entries on that? That feels like that was the same it was like an hour ago. All right, details. Oh wait, I have to F1 my OBUC before I forget. Fortify. Each time to fortify your stuff. Yeah, buddy. Fortify. Where is it? Oh wait, let's go to. I forgot I've been kind of getting rid of a bunch of stuff. Where the heck are you there? I don't want you there. Okay. All off. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Hey, there it is. Doop, beep, doop. There's yappin' chappin'. You're going to go. All right, bye, Roast Twins. Thanks for being alive. Hope you have a wonderful today. And hope you enjoy Elimination Chamber. I enjoy it too. Trick. Yeah, those codes were great. You got a bunch of free cool stuffs. Oba went to 5th. Now, has he... He's still got a ways to go. What is his... the variance... That's over 6,000, so it'll be 30,000. He's going to go up there. I don't know how far he'll get, but... Yeah. Yeah, I might as well just do this for now. I'm just going to buy bouts and talk for a bit. What's up? I saw this viral teacher where he teaches students about math with Minecraft. He actually does it, but he tries to be a streamer. It's actually a good learning skill. Oh, yeah. Pre-show started. Yeah, it just started. Nice. Kate Wilson is now your second strongest card next to your AJ Styles limited edition. Nice. I'm hoping to get the AJ, but... You know, I don't. If you think about it, you know, in a week, most likely, it's not anywhere near as good as it had been. But it'll still be valuable for another tier. And now with rarities lasting not very long, like you already know there's going to be a summer or let's just think about like tier rarities the rest of the year out. You're going to have Mania. You're going to have after Mania. You're going to have SummerSlam, and then after SummerSlam. So there's still 4 rarities left, at least. And you could probably do a second rarity in there, like drop 2 rarities at once or something. I don't know. AJ Styles, Alan Neil Jones, yeah. There's a lot of barking outside right now. That's different. That is a cool Ray card. Thank you. It was the event card a while ago. Those were the static events. Static rarity events were those. The Austin Theory that you'll see in there, as well as the Rey Mysterio. Dogs are barking. Barf, 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 barf. Is Braun Breaker outside waiting to spear me? I hope not. Because they might have been lying about his injuries. And then wrestling wouldn't be real at all. Dude, I got trolled, and he was... I'm assuming it was a man. And it just was silly. But I had fun. It's crazy how both bronze... I mean, the entire vision. That's why I'm saying my biggest concern about the Elimination Chamber is... for the men's match is like that Logan Paul gets hurt because everybody in that whole thing. Can you imagine being a writer for that? It was like, oh, we lost Seth. And then, oh, we lost Braun Breaker. What do I do now? Then you lose Bronson on such a sad little thing. You know, just a freak injury, you know? The masked man got to be Seth freaking Rollins. It's not. It's whoever they want it to be. It's Hornswoggle. When you don't know who it is in the WWE, it's Hornswoggle. That was the old thing. It's Gothy. Goth Sylvanus. But yeah, like originally, the plan for me today was to lay low and relax and watch a few videos on how to tune a piano. And then I knew I had to clear off everything. It's more like that, cleaning off everything and knowing that if I do that, I'm not going to want to just do a few notes. I'm going to want to do it right, you know? And then I have to disband. I mean, it's more like The Blind. Okay. The Vision cross The Blind. I can say that because my eyes suck. Okay. That's funny. My can surged. Oh, yeah. For those of you that don't follow me on Twitter or whatever. Ow. Hold on. So, for over 10 years, I've had a Mountain Dew, well, no, not Mountain Dew, a Surge citrus flavored soda on my memory wall. All right, I was walking in my house with some hand weights, doing like some cardio. So I like to walk in my house because then I don't have to go anywhere. And if I have to pee or poop, I just do it. It's cool. It's what I do during the winter to do aerobic stuffs because then I don't have to, you know, whatever. It was on basically a vinyl thing. I have no idea how it happened. All right, so here's the top of it. All right, you can see the top. Okay. Here's the one side of it, Surge. It's green. But this is what happened. It just freaking exploded. it's like it's where. And I was thinking that I had magical powers for a second. But maybe I'm just electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Maybe I'm just electric. Maybe it's Maybelline. It's not on a cold wall. It's not on anything like that. That would have been something that made sense. Yeah. John Laurinaitis. Oh, God. People power. I didn't fart before it exploded. I was walking. I had been walking for almost an hour. And I was just having a grand old time. Just, I had the 2 5-pound weights, you know, it was, I'm gearing up for when, thinking methane is pretty strong. I mean, it was an aluminum can. I don't think it was, I definitely didn't fart by it. I hadn't hit that. Sometimes you bump into things, you know. I hadn't done that in weeks. It just happened. Oh, you're kidding? But I kept it. It's on my memory wall, which is basically a bunch of old like concert tickets. There's no chance it was frozen. I mean, my house is like 70 something degrees. It's not near anything. It's just impossible. It had been there. That can is from 2014. I looked at the label. Its time was time. So it looks like a can that was in the freezer. Oh no. It just happened. You know, things I can think of is that maybe an electrical charge, you know, with some static electricity just happened to hit something the right way, but I wasn't near it. Like, I was at one end of the room. I didn't see it happen. I heard it. And then I looked at it, and I had some stuff up there that I definitely didn't want wet. But, you know, so I had to dry out, like, the Monday Night Raw where it was the day after WrestleMania 29. I had that ticket. Yeah, that's where I tapped Roman on the shoulder. Discord does age verification. Don't really mind since I don't have friends chatting that much. There's a lot of different opinions on that. And I don't know enough about all of it to make an educated discussion off of it. Basically, when I think Discord's going public, and one of the things that they might need to do is the know your customer stuff. KYC is very important whenever you have financial transactions or other things. And that's probably what it is. Whoops. I just hit the computer. 29 was Roman still liked in the Shield? And the Shield was liked, you know. They attacked the Undertaker. And that night was where the WWE universe was truly born as far as its influence after the wrestling after Mania. I've never seen crowd reactions to everything. We kind of took over. It was kind of great. That was when Fandango happened. They might have actually. That was when Cena joked about the heel turn. How about a little kick? What about a little heel turn? You know, 260 left on Natty, want it done. Well, you know. Undertaker did have his match against Mania 26. What? What do you mean, WWE fan? Undertaker did have his match against Mania 26. You're missing stuff up. Yeah, he won that. Shawn didn't win that. You know, you had 26, 27, 28, 29. You had, what? 20, was 25 the first one? You had 2 Shawns, 2 Triple H's, then Hey, Beast Mode, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, like Rusty, how are you? Hello, mate. God bless you. God bless you as well. Or whatever deities may bless you. Yeah, CM Punk was versus Undertaker. That was the earn match. That was the match of the thing. Yeah. Cena, Rock would have been better if The Rock didn't get hurt. That's where his ribs like ripped off, basically. Then he had Brock. Well, Brock was like, Brock was the next year. Brock was at 30. Yeah. I'm sure that, remember, any story stuff, any true story stuff, it's got to be approved, you know? And I'm sure that, you know, if you've seen Punk recently, he's kind of respectful if you haven't seen it. Just got back from that pier. Nice. I hope that you had fun. I saw that you were... Dude, Beast Mode, tell me that that was just a picture of a mac and cheese empanada, or did you actually get to eat one yesterday? Because I was jealous. Giant Gonzalez, Cena, AJ, CM Punk. You're just writing words in the chat, boy. Michelle McCool hated doing her Piggy James. I don't know if I remember that. I took some time. Oh, you're going through the opponents, yeah. Oh, it was a picture. Good. Oh, I said, oh my God, I want that mac and cheese empanada. Oh, it looks so yummy. And it's like, Lay Cool, yeah. Mickey James, yeah, okay. Then, you know, late 2000s, like that 2006 to 2010 era, I think I started watching a lot during, it's either 08 or 09. I don't remember where I first started. The Miz beating Cena at Mania, I think was 08, right? Or is that 07? That's about where I came in back into watching wrestling. But they had, was it Caitlyn farted? Was it Caitlyn always farted? Was that like a thing? I farted too. You have another one about to post? Heck yeah, dude. Like I didn't see too much Kelly stuff. I did. Was it Natalia? I thought it was Caitlyn. Wasn't Caitlyn farting? Natty had the farting gimmick. Okay, I forgot. That's how long ago it is. I wasn't really like in it a lot. Yes, 2 years before my first Mania, I think. So that would be 2011. No, it was before that. Maybe. Was it? I don't know. No, I saw Cena Rock 1. I was at 29. At MetLife. I think that's Cena Rock 1. Maybe it was Cena Rock 2. The one that Cena won, yes. Vince loved it so much because, of course, he did. Yeah. I was watching the men mostly, other than the women. No offense. I'm not offended. Triple H, Born in China. Yeah. That was 2. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. But the 3 Manias I've been to are 29, 35, and 40. And at this rate, that's probably what it'll be. First pay-per-view watching was probably WrestleMania X7 in 2000 I saw it with a bunch of people that were in my school, students. I was invited by parents. It was like the secretary of the district had two sons that were big fans. They thought I was cool as heck. And there were a couple other teachers there too that were cool. But it was like about 10 kids, 8 adults, something that it was fun. And that was when the that was the tables, ladders, chairs match. The big one was X7, I think. Beast Mode, just follow him on Twitter. Sometimes you have to type in the full name. It's Adam Goggin, I think. He replied to you on Twitter. Just look at your notifications button. Or something like that. WrestleMania 17 was your first Mania? You posted it? Okay, cool. WCW fell in 2000, yeah. And that was... I got into wrestling again because at this one district, it was a small district. It graduated like 40 kids a year. That's how small this district was. I taught like from one point when I started, I taught there for 4 years. At one point, it was 6 through 12. By the time I left, it was 4 through 12, and now it's a K through 12, which is I'm glad I left when I did. Where I lived, it didn't have the full good cable. So I had to go to my buddy's place that was about 10 miles away because it had the good cable. And we would just flip back and forth between WWE and WCW during the Monday Night Wars because all of the kids were watching it too. You know, everybody was into it, and it made teaching easy, you know? You got a maple bacon donut. That sounds delicious, Beast Mode. But yours is WrestleMania 9 or 10. Nice. WWE fan. Like, I never, like, my parents, they knew I watched it, but I only watched Saturday morning, whatever the heck it was. The Saturday wrestling show. Heel Eddie, yeah. But you know, and then around 2000 I met the girl that I thought I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, but I was wrong. And didn't really watch wrestling for a while. And then it was funny because in 05, when we were split up, she met John Cena twice. She was a big Batista fan, actually, which is funny. And I wasn't watching any of it all. I was like, oh, cool. Like, I knew nothing. And the promo where he threw the coffee on something called out Eric Bischoff, that's funny. I remember that. First WrestleMania was 2 in a movie theater on a closed circuit. Yeah. Since then, it was at friends' houses with black boxes, right? The old boxes, the cable boxes. It's too funny. But I always loved the theatricality of it. You know, I went to school for music education, and I went to become a teacher so that I could direct and teach kids musical theater. That's what I wanted to do, and or the other stuff. And it was fun. I had a beautiful career. It was a lovely career. I have a very aesthetic eye, so like, and not just for music, but for like poetry and words and visuals. Like, I understand it all. I get it. It's cool. You're gonna be going back. All right, cool. Have fun. Clean off. Never knew anything about wrestling until you first saw it, WWE in 2013. That's so cool, Beast Mode. I think the first time you see wrestling, it's kind of like got to be the same on par with like seeing the circus. Like, it's a spectacle, you know. There's or something to that effect. And nowadays it would probably be like seeing an esports event covered live with if you're at an esports event where there's lots of people. It's kind of amazing. I don't remember the last time I saw a circus, and I wouldn't go now. You know what I mean? The first time you saw the cruiserweights, yeah, just how fast and agile and all the flips and bips and bops and boops. It was kind of awesome. You know, but that's one of the things I love about Boeing says one of the first matches I saw was Hulk Hogan beating the Iron Sheik. Wow. Jabroni. It's just kind of funny. For everybody that's hearing this right now, I am live. I'm streaming on 3 platforms. Sometimes some people don't talk in the platform that they're in because they think, oh, is this just a video? Whatever. We are live. It is currently 5:39 p.m. If you want to talk in the chat, talk in the chat. This is mostly for the red side right now because I saw that nobody was talking really. And it happens. I think I was real little. You saw Bruno with your grandmother. Yeah. Ray just flipping around with, yeah, exactly. La Parca. First match you saw was Cena and Punk. Wow. Nice. So WWE is now partnered with La Parca 3. They're like, dude, that gimmick is almost as old as I am. La Parca's in the game. Like, you play, right, Gothy? The SuperCard? You know La Parca's in the game, right? I can't remember what what I forgot. Squash matches with interviews, yeah. That's how I watched wrestling, was the Saturday morning stuff. And then there was the Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling, which was funny. I don't have... Okay, cool. Beast mode. What is that? Oh, okay. It's Nala. Nala the dog. 1 match, 2 match. Yeah. All right, like, here's some of the names. Like, I loved the Dynamite Kid, the British Bulldogs. They were on TV a lot. Coco Beware, he had the parrot. You know, that was cool. The Great Morocco. He was like a heel at that point. I know that he became like a face at some point. I didn't understand that part yet. WWE is so free to work with other people's now, minus AEW. Well, yeah. You know, we grew up with Barry Horowitz's nephew. Nice. I grew up with people you don't know. A jobber, yeah. My dad worked for the New York State Department of Labor, and he told me this one time that whenever wrestling would come in that area or whatever, or sometimes they would train you how to be a wrestler, and it said must be able to show physical pain, you know, or like, and that was like a job. Like he interviewed people for jobs where it was basically, you know, local talent kind of thing, but there was things that were going around, you know. It was kind of neat. This is also like before the 90s, I think. Because he told about it like multiple times back in the day. Tony Storm is the best gimmick ever. I love her so much. Oh, the timeless one or the new gimmick? I don't know what her current gimmick is. I feel like they never knew what to do with her in WWE. That's my opinion. Beast Mode says, you're a #1 person in our hearts. #1. Beast Mode said it. You can't take it back. As long as I'm #1 to myself, that's all that matters. Or tied for #1 if other things happen. But Man, I love this life, dude. Beast Mode says, I'm tied for one with BB Jess. I'll accept it. I'll accept your 2K ratings. And that's a very good compliment. Yeah. Oh, boo, WWE. What happened? Uh-oh, Boink, what happened? Something happening? What did they boo? What are they booing? WWE Slam? Oh, and showing. Oh yeah, they're having a big app thing in Slam. They're showing the real cards, but not the digital cards. Yeah, they do that. Not the digital ones, because the other ones are called Slam too, right now, right? Bok bok chicken, bok chicken. So they'll make you feel if you didn't know, you'd think you get the cards from Slam. Yeah. That was like, I remember one of the first places that had W Universe. Thank you. This is actually fascinating point because I'm gonna go into this for a bit. One of the first things that had the combination of digital and physical was Magic the Gathering Online, which opened up in 2002 because that was the summer I got married. And in order for people to feel that there was value behind the cards, Magic at the time had it to where, and I think it's since been discontinued, but I don't know for sure. If you got a full set in the game, you could redeem it as long as it was currently a current product. You could redeem the whole set for a sealed, complete set of physical cards. And this was in 2002. This is when that started. I never did any of that because I was wheeling and dealing. Like I'd buy a card for one ticket, which was basically $1, and sell it for 2 or 3. Like, you know, buy and sell. And then there were trading bots that developed that you could win. You could do good things. Yeah, there was a processing fee. At first, it was not that expensive, but then it got way up. Twenzy, 3 years, 5 months, and 17 days. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Gothy, 1 month, 3 hours. Yeah, you just started following not too long ago. We had somebody in here earlier today with 11 years and 4 months, and I felt that's like 5th grader. It's when I start seeing the ages that would be like they've been following as long as my former students were aged, you know, like 12 to 14 years old. That's coming, you know. But the thing is, I'm here, man. I exist and I love my life. All right, let me see if there's anything here. Oh, we'll just do some more of that. We'll wait here. Topps baseball card game. There are real redemptions. Oh, Bunt. Yeah, I played that one for a little bit because they were all there. You know, I understood it. You're a legend, man. I love you. Thank you so much, Twinsy. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a really cool life, little. I wanted to stream SuperCard because I knew it would keep me from looking at the internet because the internet was making me sad, and I didn't want to look at it. I used to do a lot of stuff on Slam, a lot of giveaways on the YouTube channel and stuff. Yeah, but poor Obafemi. Oh no, what happened? What happened to Obafemi? They're showing the chamber on the pre-show, not a fifth product. Yeah, like there's 6 people in the chamber. You get 4 pods and 2 whatever it is. Ringside pom pom girl tried to make him wear pom poms. Oh, Harry's back and he's clean. Oh wow, I lost. I think that's the first match I lost. I haven't been paying attention at all. Benson Boone. It would have ruined his gimmick. Yeah. Beast Mode will be RB. Thanks, everybody. Oh. But, yeah, man. Life is cool. I don't know the song. Benson Boone, is he the dude that was in that commercial with the Super Bowl with Ben Stiller? Is that Benson Boone? He's got the curly hair and mustache. Boink says, okay, then I will say in the box is the Eric Bischoff statue. Okay, cool. I don't know him much at all. Do you like his singing? Does it make you happy? Oh, he created the Elimination Chamber. Okay. Well, I thought Jericho made the Elimination Chamber. That's why, like, it would make sense if Jericho was there. He can do a backflip off the piano. Oh, wow. The higher power. I have not watched anything since the Rumble, really, except I watched AJ's the tribute to AJ thing. I've just been doing other stuff. Like, nothing. Like, if I don't want to do something now, I don't fill it with other things, usually. Match was created by Triple H. Oh, Triple H made it. Nice. Oh, it would Jericho make Money in the Bank? Jericho did something, right? Or did he make tables, ladders, and chairs? Maybe it was Money in the Bank. Get out your internets. Look it up. A backflip off a piano. You can do anything with AI these days. TLC was Hardy's, Dudley's, and Edge and Christian. Did they make the match, though? I don't know. I'm just curious. But not curious enough to go look it up, because I'm just trying to... Is Judas going to be his theme song if he returns to Break the Walls? Who wrote Break the Walls Down? If that's Jim Johnstone, it probably is going to be Judas. And simply because it's just... That's a great question. You know? I think you might start it. I don't know. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I you know what? It's like I've gotten to a point where I don't care about what ifs anymore. Does that make sense to anybody? Probably not. Unless it's like live when we're talking about something and then I'll say, what if like this? But me for my own personal what ifs. It's a great way to get lost in the past or lost in the future by just saying what if. And I've been really, as a part of like my spiritual, you know, awakening and all this stuff, it's like just trying to stay in the now. It's hard while still having goals that align with the new version of you, letting go. Y2J created Money in the Bank. Thank you. I knew he did something, but I just couldn't remember what. You know, it's like we all have our little roles that we play in our human journey. Uh-oh, Super Bowl. I'm gonna screw this up. Bronson Reed, I got like 8 of him already. It doesn't matter. You know, it's also like, will they license it? Here we go. Oh, I got Elbow Fire. Pat Patterson created the Royal Rumble. Nice. As a theme song, so if W allows it, yeah. And it might be like, you don't know when you have a theme song like that, even if you have the rights, you might have a contract for those rights. Like, let's say AEW could use it during that time. But yeah, what's up, Coda Mac and Cheese? How are you? We're everywhere right now. And maybe they can work out a deal, yeah. I think Dusty created War Games. That makes sense. You're good? Nice. We're just vibing and chilling. I'll definitely get at least to the end of this. This card. Jericho made that Money in the Bag. Yeah, thank you, Gothy. I missed each question by a few. Like, I'm like, come on. Oh, yeah, how was the CDL test, dude? Like, what are the results? Or how'd you do? Failed each one by a few. Aw. How do you feel? How do you feel about this everything in general? I'm multi-streaming, so I'm not streaming swearing today a lot. I accidentally whoops one. Good, because I'm gonna close the. Well, then there you go. Like, it's a, you know, I've learned more from my the things that didn't go the way I planned, or what I at the time perceived as a failure. I learned more from those experiences than succeeding the first time, which I pretty much always do anyway. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why. Like, I failed my driver's test the first time, and the real reason was I just didn't. I didn't use the car that I had practiced on because I couldn't. That was my parents owned both cars. Like, one of them needed it. And the second thing was, like, I didn't really drive a lot, you know, and that was okay. I drive now. Life is good. It was nerves. I was a little nervous, but, you know, having all of the being used to being in front of people stuff, you know, it was easy as far as that. But like, I know, like, I was probably gonna fail because I tapped the accelerator and it went boom. I was like, oh crap, that wasn't supposed to do that. Because on the other car, the car that I normally on, it wouldn't have happened. People who are paying for it says we are closing in case you pass it. I'm like, that's fine. It's custom money. Keep it open. Yeah. As much as it would have been cool for you to pass it, you know, this time, like, what are the things that will help you succeed in the next time? Is it practical? Is it driving stuff, or is it this math, or I don't know what's on the test? Is it general knowledge? I'm curious because I was always really good at taking tests. I think it's just test anxiety. How do you beat that? How have you beat it before? Trick Williams is such a star in the yeah, dude, he's great. You know, so is Oba. How old is Trick? I know Oba's like 27. Which is insane. And Rhea's like, general knowledge, air breaks in combustion. Are there YouTube videos? He's with Lash. She's 40 something, right? Maybe not that much. I know she's older because she's an NBA Hall of Famer, isn't she? WNBA. Life is cool, dudes. I gotta admit. I'm really thankful that I got trolled today. Like, it's just so funny what some people just assume is gonna make you mad. You know? I'm like, dude, I don't care. And just how they contradict themselves, they're just trying to get you to say something and use it for content usually, you know. Lash is 28. What? It's the first time I'd had a troll in a while. You know? That a troll that knew me, let's put it that way. Well, most times I get a troll, it'll be like on the green side and they don't know what's up and they're just gonna call me fat and whatever. Naya's like 41. How long did she play basketball? Oh, she only played 1 year. What? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought she was older. I thought she was a Hall of Famer. I was wrong. Yeah, she's only 28. She'll be 29 later. This year. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, I didn't... I just saw that too on the wiki. I was like, why did I think that? Internet troll, you're awesome. Hey, weren't you supposed to have another name? Wait, did you? No, that's the old one. Same age as Dirty Dom. Does that make you the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever? No, it does not. You're joking? Oh, I wasn't. You're definitely not as good as Dirty Dom. Because he's trained for his whole life and you haven't. That was you. Brilliant. I knew I couldn't say it right, but I got it. +1. +1 to Boink. Hold on. I got to put that in over here. Brilliant. Why can't I do this? Okay, hold on. That's for you, Boink. I'm proud of you. I can't wait for people to try to say that name. You're the same age as Io Sky and Dragon Lee? Nice. I'm 52. I'm old, but I'm young. I'm young at fart. See? The beat of my fart to the beat of my fart. The beat of my fart. Fart, 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 fart. Uh-oh. I might actually have to fart now. I'm older than John Cena. I'm 52. John Cena's like only 50. The old National Football League fullback Mike Allstott that played for the Tampa Bay Bucks for many years. He was at Rutgers. He and I are exactly the same age. We were both born on December 21st, 1973. So that's cool. We've never met. Oh, Dazed and Confused, yeah. I remember that. That was the everybody's in that movie. You and Javon Curse, that's so funny. I share a birthday with some cool people. I like some neat musicians, like Frank Zappa. Some cool actors like Samuel Jackson and Kiefer Sutherland. A couple other people. All right. Wait. December 21st. Famous birthdays. I don't want to go to famous birthdays. Jane Fonda, Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond. Everybody loves B Dude as well, obviously, except for that guy earlier. Thomas Beckett, Jane Fonda, Samuel L. Jackson, I said. Caitlin Dever, Ben Chilwell, Phil Donahue, Joe Paterno, Tommaso, not Ciampa, but Masaccio, from 1401, who's an Italian painter. I didn't know him. Roger Williams, an English theologian. So there you go. Is December 21st a special day? Yes. It's my birthday. It's the winter solstice most years. I always say that it is. You're born in July 1997. You are old. You are old as dirt. Charlie Sheen, nice. Mr. Estevez. Dazed and Confused is such a great rewatch movie because you can rewatch and be like, oh my God, this person's in this. Oh my God, this person's in this. There was a game, like an early internet, where it was just like America Online, basically. There was this one game where it was like a movie game, and you just played it in the chat. And it was like you had a person, and then you had to connect to another person that they were in the same movie. All right, so you'd say, let's say Jack Black, okay, and the next person that you have to choose, and this is pre-Google as well, was be like, let's say, the movie that you got was High Fidelity. So you'd have to, yeah, it's basically 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon in a different way. But I can't remember. It's been like 30 years plus since I was playing, and I was good at it because I connected the dots. This is before you could look up crap really on the internet. It's pre-Google because it was all like in an AOL or a instant message. It was an AOL chat room, not an AIM type of deal. 1 hour till chamber. I'm ready. You know, my first email address that wasn't a college one was an AOL email. I still have it, and it's biggiedude at email at AOL.com. I still get like a bunch of spam crap, but it's like, yeah. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. You know, because who's the face in that match? You know, Brock isn't going to be the face versus Drew. Sports team for life. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. It looks that at as a website. That's why I did this one. Go to Rabbit subscribe numbers on the German guy's page. What? Oh, okay. I get you. The German guy. I know who you're talking about. Who's in the crate? Yeah. No, I got you. Outlook now? Yeah, that makes sense. Our Truth is the host. But I'm glad that I streamed today at this time instead of I was feeling off. I knew I didn't want to clean off my piano. I knew I didn't want to watch like an hour or two of videos on my piano to only get to the part where I just have to put everything back on top of it to stream tonight if I want to for piano. Now that I'm thinking through it and have gotten to think through it, I'll probably will do that on Tuesday. Tuesdays, I like, especially Monday. I've been the last 2 Mondays, I think I've streamed both in the afternoon and at night, and then take off Tuesday usually. I kind of like that vibe, so that might be the day to to watch the videos tonight and tomorrow or whatever, and not stress myself out about it. Yeah, right. But when I finish this card, I will be leaving. So if you want to ask me some questions about anything, like stuff that you're thinking about or worried about, or predictions, I guess, I don't know. Like I'm right here with it, But the chamber, we've kind of. I think that all right, women. Rhea is the easy money. Alexa's good. Raquel is good. Raquel and Rhea make the sense because they're both big ones. If Finn wins that in Chicago, that makes zero sense at all. Especially building up to Roman and Punk. No, there's no way that Finn gets the pin. Finn pin. No. Gonna go give Johnny a kiss goodnight. You're gonna take off. Nice. Enjoy time with mom tomorrow. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I always do. Javon is 21. That dude's got a lot of life left in him. That dude's gonna be amazing. He works so well. They just gotta keep these younger guys healthy. Flipping cutter. Yeah. He's gonna have a spot tonight. He's gonna have a spot. Yeah. I just hope that he doesn't blow an ACL or something. All right. We're gonna watch one ad. Or not. We're gonna sit here and not get this ad. Oba versus Rome. Oba versus anybody big. If he's 27 now, and we're at WrestleMania, 42? Obafemi main events WrestleMania 45. Maybe 47. Somewhere between 45 and 47, Obafemi main events WrestleMania. That's my opinion. Probably 45 because you don't have the resistance to change as much as you used to. Oh, okay. Why is he not as good as I want him to be? All right, what do we got here? Oh, he's still got plenty of things. Okay. Ova versus Trick would be a good match. Yeah. They've fought already, haven't they? Ova versus Biggie Dude. Ova wins. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oba versus Brock. That's a great match. You know, that is a great match. Big meaty man sniper meat. Fart my way over the top rope. I like that. I'll just turn my fart propulsions on. But this will be good. This will be the I think it was what, 7 minutes on that last bout, and that'll be good. All right, let's go, Kit. But I've had a lot of fun today. You know, I didn't like waking up to find out about all the Iran stuff. That made me sad. And just everybody's got their opinions on it, and then everybody yells at each other for their opinions. Carmelo is definitely, yeah. Well, they've had Harry. You're just rehashing NXT matches that were great. Of course they'll be great. Dang it, Harry. Dang it, Harry. I'm having fun. You're awesome. And then there's like, you know what? Sometimes people screw up their own stuffs. There's cautionary tales. There's like Matt Riddle had a whole big future with this company, and he just was he screwed it up. Whether it's addictions or just thinking that you can get away with stuff, or a combination of both. Remember, addiction is not something you can really make light of, but you know, I don't know what is and what is not true. Velveteen Dream, dude. That dude. Yep. Those are the two big ones. I don't think Lars had a whole, Lars Sullivan. I don't think he had a huge upside. But man, that turned around fast. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he also got hit with a air black mass by Aleister Black. That was where any confidence that he had just went. That was it. And then, the surfacing of other things that I'm pretty sure he wasn't ever thinking were going to surface. Ryback shouldn't have held out for more money. That's like, there's smart advice and there's dumb advice. And sometimes there are people that are just they don't care, and they'll just tell you whatever you want to hear. Killer Cross with Aleister Black, yeah. It's like, that's another dangerous thing. Like, you can have a whole lot of really cool stuff happening near the end of something, and then people might want you back, and then until you go get a job somewhere else. But it's just like, dude, they fired me. You know what I mean? It's the internet wrestling community is kind of suck. a lot of it, because number one, everybody knows everything. Number two, everybody is going to just disagree with everything. It gets views and clicks, you know, and then everybody's going to call somebody a name, usually. And that's why I don't really talk about wrestling that much on Twitter, because it's just a waste of my time, you know. And I'm not just I'm a human. I love so much stuff, and I refuse to be pigeonholed into one or two things. And I'm good with that. I'm fine. I love who I am, and I'm going to kick butt every day. And someday my body says, peace out, Girl Scout. It's time to go fart. And I will fart my last fart in this body. But the echoes of my farts will ring through eternity. That was an echo. Okay. Exactly. All right, let's go check to see if we got that last bout. Oh, but Femi will throw me, dude, so far. The last fart will make him fly into the sky. Dude, I will reach orbit. I will get to go to the International Space Station just from the power of my fart. And they'll be like, Biggie, dude, how'd you get here? I was like, I just farted. Oh, well, I hope you brought some snacks. I don't know. I didn't know where I was going with that. Don't whoop that bacon. Whoop that bacon. Whoop that bacon. All right, and it's Saturday, and we're already in level 7. That's pretty dope. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna autoplay this, and just so I can talk to everybody for the last couple of seconds or minutes or whatever. I'd like to finish by saying that I want us as humans to be able to find peace. And that we stop letting a small minority of rich white people, usually, telling us how to act and behave and do whatever we want. But if it's not those people, it's your religion. And if it's not those people, it's your teachers. And if it's not those people, it's your parents. So it's like, there's a lot that can be done, and it ain't easy. So a lot of people won't choose it. But I'm growing as a person. I'm learning more about myself every day. And I feel like that's a beautiful thing to try to do for the rest of my life. You make me look like a whale. Oh. Bible first, I can't tell any true feelings about how I'm more than female than male. And there it is. And that's hard. You know? Any classification, if it doesn't fit or align with pre-existing religious or political views, you know, whether it's you want to, you know, for some people, same-sex attraction is a big problem. Some transgender is a big problem. And just love is love. Humanity is humanity. You know, it's just like, but then again, the same people that will yell about certain things will feel real sad for that punch the monkey because it was getting bullied by other monkeys. Humans are very, very complex beings, but just because we've made ourselves that way. That's my opinion. You live in Canada? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like 4 hours from Canada. Maybe not even 4. I live in Utica, New York. Probably, yeah, I'm 2 hours from Canada. From what the heck is it? Right across from Ogdensburg, Watertown. I forgot what the city is. But when I went to college, I was in Potsdam, New York, and that was about 40 minutes, 30 minutes from Cornwall, Ontario, and that's where we would drink when we were 19 because we could drink when we were 19. And I didn't have a car, so I never had to worry about being the designated driver. Although one summer I did, and this one, nothing is more challenging in like the backwoods of cow towns and everything in upstate New York, trying to get your buddy home from a horribly drunken night. I wasn't drunk because that's how I ended up driving. And him not knowing which place we basically, it took an hour and a half for a 20-minute drive because I didn't know where I was going. This is also in like 1996, there wasn't like Google or anything. I didn't get my first cell phone until like 2002. And, but I got him home and then I got to my buddies and, I was going to go, didn't have a map. He was the map, the drunk map. I was like, his name was Brian. Brian, which way am I going? Left, right? Like, where am I at this place? Right. We got home. This is a long time ago. And then I knew how to get to my buddy's place because there was like 15. I was in his Geo tracker, like the neon blue looking thing. I had to put gas in it because it's still a great story though. Add BRB. Okay. KO appearance that I just talked about. KO. That's pretty cool. Yeah. He's lost some weight, I think. I was yapping boinks. We did almost a 3-hour little stream here. I'll probably do piano tonight. But, I reserve the right to do whatever the heck I want if I don't feel like it. I had a beautiful stream last night. No, not last night. 2 nights ago. I had a nice stream after, in the afternoon yesterday. I didn't stream last night because I was inspired to just. Last night's our friend BB Jess did a really cool karaoke stream, and it was just more awesome than normal, I guess, more magical. It was just wonderful, and I thought about like playing the piano thing, and I was like, you know what? Originally, I was supposed to have a package that was delivered today, but it got postponed till Monday, so I didn't have to worry about that. And then I just said, you know what? And then I looked at Twitter and I was like, oh, the world is not good right now. And then I looked at other stuff. It's like, oh, Twitter's making it worse, but it really could get worse. I don't know. But the whole point is I've had a beautiful little day today. And I'm going to watch some stuffs. I want that Blake Monroe Rumble card. Well, get it. Just keep playing. But I'm going to leave as soon as this is over. So I want to just thank everybody. If you want to be thanked, just type your name in the chat or type in the chat. Thank you, Gothy. You kick butt. Thanks, Harry, for being awesome. Thank you, Boinks. Thank you, everybody else that's hung out a little bit. Thank you, everybody on all the platforms. If you watch this on a VOD, thank you for watching this. And I exist and life is cool. You're welcome, Biggie Dude. I mean, you're welcome, Harry. Harry is now Biggie Dude. Enjoy Elimination Chair. Well, you too, man. What I'll probably do is I'll probably walk and watch the chamber for a bit. That way, I'll still get in my cardio type things. Cause and then you stop when something really cool happens. R-Truth. It's only 4 matches. But each chamber match will be like an hour long. And this is also something where expect a lot of 2K advertisements. Dude, I was at that WrestleMania 35. I still think some of my soul it's stuck there at MetLife Stadium. It was so long. And then we got out so late that the trains weren't working really, and then it rained on us. It was ridiculous. And I was hanging out with I don't know, for those of you who are old school SuperCard fans or whatever, Edward Leisman was hanging out with my buddy Chris and myself, Chris with a K. And one of the other people that was in that line with us may be a professional wrestler, because he just talked about he may be the son of somebody, but we never really figured it out, so it's kind of funny. But it was great. And we didn't get home till like 3-4 in the morning till our hotel was in Brooklyn, because we went to the Barclays right after the next day. Yeah, Samoa Joe had to sit in the rain. Because we were like, I don't know, 11 blocks from the Barclays, so we just walked. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was 2019. That was the last one night WrestleMania, even though it felt like 7. You had Becky 2 belts happen. You had Kofi beat Daniel Bryan. You had that big, huge spot with The Miz and Shane off the scaffoldings. 27 felt like a week. You know, I was at 29. 29 felt like it was over fast, because it was just like, it was still to the old constraints of how the PP, they were still pay-per-views then. They weren't premier live events. And it's just like, at one point, Mark Henry and Ryback, it looked like they had to reset their match because they forgot where they were. And I think that's how one match got cut. That was supposed to be like Cameron and Naomi. Trinity there, yeah. 2 nights, it's cool to break it up, yes. Because the storytelling is so much better in that sense. Because nobody wants to have like a 5-minute squash match at WrestleMania, you know? So for that, but with all the other stuff that happens at those things, it's a long weekend, you know? Like, I've been to 3 Manias, 2 were one-nighters. The last one was 2 nights. Beginning of in 2013, I saw Cena and The Rock fight. I saw The Undertaker and Punk fight, and they were all in that last 10 minutes Infinity, you know, and Avengers Endgame of that last match where Cody finished the story. And that was a perfect ending. If I never need to go to a WrestleMania again. However, and I'm not limiting myself to that. Basically, with enough money and income, I can do whatever I feel like doing in the future. But I haven't worked in almost 5 years, and I've been living off my investments, and I have to be conservative on a lot of things, so it's all good. Life is cool. The Soulless Zombies, dude, my voice shot. Yeah, it was so shot that one time. I want to see a W event for I Leave This Earth. I think you will. I think you will within 2 years, because that sounds like a good amount of time. All right, everybody, we just got the Nia Jax, which means I'm only getting this because I want the Natty card and image. I'll probably get it tonight. I didn't even play last week in War Games. WWE comes to Canada, yeah, they do. That's about it. I love you long time. Thanks for being alive. I hope that you have a good day. I'm not going to raid out or host out or anything. I'm just going to bounce and be good. Thanks for chatting and yapping and make me feel, you know, that the world isn't as sucky as the Twitter would make you think it is. You know what? If I get it, I get it. Go Raquel. Go Big Mama Cool. Let's go Raquel. There it is. All right. All right, guys and girls and non-binaries, I love y'all. Have a good one. Biggie Dudes out. Come check out Piano Time sometime, whatever. All right, listen to my music. Make me free money so I can give it away and be cool. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody.